I think the more you think about artificial intelligence, you think, what the heck is intelligence in the first place? And it gets you to reflect on what is a person and how are they unique. I think every conversation, whether around cigars or in the classroom, boils down to that anyway. So let's just cut to the chase. Let's presume we can reach artificial general intelligence or super intelligence, which would be scary. At that point, what would make humans unique? What could we do at that point? And I would say that the answer can't be something like, well, we have dignity from God. Like, of course we do. But what would it be about us accidentally, right, talk in philosophical terms, that would make us unique? What would we even do in a scenario like that? What do you think, Father, and going across the stage?
This is a difficult question to answer. We have to learn to be really good at what only humans can do. Some people say it's creativity. I disagree with that because I think that AIs are becoming creative. In France, they're even giving some AI platforms copyright over things that they do, like, for example, a painting or even a piano concert. In the United States, the Supreme Court has decided that AIs cannot get copyright or they cannot be trademarked. But that was a decision that they made. It could have gone the other way. What makes us truly human? What makes us truly human? Emotion, of course, has a lot to do with it. AIs are very good at simulating emotions, but they don't live emotions. Making connections, making inferences. I think human beings are very good at that, and I think that AIs are simply algorithms that use logical calculations in order to arrive at programmable results. And I think that's basically what deep learning is about, or machine learning, which is a huge subject now. If I may, Dan, let me just give a brief example. At the beginning of the semester, and I teach a graduate level course, so it's a little bit different. The students are quite mature and they're very interested in the material. And I said to them, I said, when you come to class, do not bring your computer and do not bring your smartphone. I want you to print out the text and we're going to go over the text. And we are using paper and ink, and we're actually, it seems like we're going backwards, but they love it because it's a different way for them to learn. And one of the things that I told them, I said, never hand in something from an AI calling it your own work, because it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your time, and no one learns anything anyway. And I said, even trying to motivate them even more, the more you farm out to an AI what you should be doing, the more you're making yourself obsolete in the future. And I think Matthew can talk to this point more than I can. And I gave them the example, the scenario. You have a future boss sitting at a desk. You have yourself just graduating from school and trying to get a job, and then you have an AI. And the boss is going to say, what do you bring to the table that the AI doesn't? So the presumption is going to be choosing the AI because it's inexpensive, they don't get sick, they don't need vacation time, they never give grief to their bosses, etc. And so if you have been farming out to an AI your entire career or your entire university experience, you're not going to know what to say. You're going to be dumbfounded, and you're basically going to be quiet because you don't bring anything to the table that you haven't done with the AI. I don't know if this is making any sense, but the more you get used to using AI, and Matthew knows I'm not against the technology. I think it's wonderful. I think if we use it correctly, it's a great tool for humanity and it's going to benefit humanity, but we have to use it in an intelligent way.